Hey everyone, Sarah here, and I'm so glad to hop on here and connect with you via video blog. I just had this genius idea that I would go outside on my front porch because it's a pretty day and do a video blog out in nature, so to speak. But then I'm not so much in nature because the garbage man came around and he totally ruined my ambiance. And then I got sweaty and then it was too bright. And so I'm back in my normal place. But I wanted to just touch base with you and just share a little bit of what's going on in my heart and in my life. Simply because I'm wondering if you might be going through the same thing. I want to talk just for a few minutes about two things, and they might seem completely not related, but I think you'll see how they do, in fact, kind of go hand in hand. And the first thing is talking about what I call depletion. Now, I've written about this a lot. I've done videos about it a lot. But I just wanted to share kind of where I am in hopes that maybe it would encourage you as well. So I think I might have mentioned this in the last video, but I am in just this place of just depletion. I poured a lot of myself out, most of my heart out in my last book, and I put a lot of energy and stress and just a lot of creativity into it as well. My brain was just tired. And the other day, my girlfriend, who really does speak truth into my life, her name's Harmony. Harmony said just straight up, Sarah, you just need to be filled up. And I said, I know, but I'm doing this. And she said, no, that's pouring out. And I said, but I'm doing that. I'm hanging out with these girls. And she said, no, that's pouring out. And so last night I was at worship at our Wednesday night church that we do. And I realized I am depleted. I am. And though I have been, I can honestly say this, I have been spending time with the Lord. I just feel tired and depleted. Now, some of this today might be because I did a kick-in workout yesterday. And but a lot of it is just a symptom of just pouring out and just not taking time to be quiet and be still, and also not just taking time to just rest. Now, the reason I share this with you is that I am sure that if you do not feel like that right now, you've felt like this before, or you will be feeling like this soon. It's just kind of a normal thing that we go through, especially in our busy world that we live in. And that's actually my second thing, busyness, that I wanted to talk about. But more to that in a minute. So I encourage you in this time of depletion, if you do feel tired, worn out, just feel blah. I've written about blah faith a lot in the past. Just first and foremost, this I cannot say loudly enough because it's just seriously near and dear in my heart. Obviously, first and foremost is get into some worship, get into some prayer, get into some Bible study, whether it's with a group or alone, into some prayer as well. And even if you don't feel like it, do it anyway. I call it just showing up. Just show up anyway in prayer and worship, and God will meet you there. He will fill you up with what you need in your heart. And also, I really think hand in hand, once we've done that, which is the most important thing, is just filling up on worship and prayer and Bible study, is finding something that just kind of do something different is how I should say it. So for me, that looks like, y'all are going to think I'm crazy because this is so not me. I've decided that I am going to volunteer outside on this awesome horse farm. It's a nonprofit, and they do kind of horse therapy and things for military families. And I decided that I am going to get out in nature with these horses, with their poop and hay and all. And I'm just going to get out and do something different to kind of fill up on God's creation. Also, it's just so good for me because I think the girl that runs the nonprofit horse farm, she's just really cool. So I just want to hang out with her too. But also another way for me filling up is getting creative. I've talked a lot about how I paint and stuff and do things with crafty things. But what is it for you once you've spent your awesome time in prayer and worship and Bible study? Ask God to show you new ways to spend your time to refresh and to fill up so that you can be ready for Him to use you to pour out His love, His truth, His goodness on others. So that's my first thing is if you're feeling depletion, especially in this busy time, take some time to find some way to refresh. Be creative about it. Think outside your box of what you normally do. And it will take some sacrifice of time. You might have to reprioritize things. But I promise you, God will meet you there if you just show up. And second, I've mentioned also the word busyness. Gosh, lately, and I'm so guilty of this. Let me say that. Hear me say, I'm the first person to say guilty. I put this on Facebook a week or so ago. I am so tired of myself using the word busy. I'm so busy when talking to other people, and I'm tired of hearing it from other people. I'm so busy. I have this much going on. Part of it is that I get annoyed because I think I have a higher tolerance of busyness, like what's busy to me. Or what's not busy to me is really busy to somebody else. I like to have lots going on. And so I think I have a higher tolerance, but that's part of my problem too. But I've just noticed that I myself have used that and used that. And I've seen other people use that to as just a way to, gosh, how do I put it? Well, when in relating to other people, I think it hurts other people when we say, gosh, I'm just so busy. I don't have time to meet you here, or I don't have time to spend time with you here. And I just think that there is a way for us to search our heart and prioritize our life so that we have that extra margin, that extra heart energy, brain space to be there for somebody else. And a lot of that goes back to being filled up on Jesus first and being refreshed so that we can pour out on others, which is what Jesus calls us to do. Love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. This goes right in hand with that. And so I just leave you with what hit me about this situation. We get so busy thinking that, all of our tasks, our important jobs, our important errands to run take precedence over people and their hearts and ministering and nurturing other people's hearts. And this is just really what caught my attention. I'll share with you the other day, I was running late to take my kid to school, and I got in my neighborhood. I got stuck behind a school bus, and this was not only it was a school bus for special needs kids. And I noticed, it was backed up. The cars are backed up, and at first, my first inclination before I realized what was going on was to be, come on, what's going on? Let's hurry it up, people. We got things to do. We're gonna be late, like the story of our life, right? Then I noticed that the bus driver came around and took such great care for this special needs child and his or her parent to get that kid on the bus safely, all locked up the way that he or she, I couldn't tell from where I was, but how that kid could get safely in the bus so that he or she could get safely to school. I could see the bus driver just taking such care. And I think as a parent myself, I was thinking, if that were my kid, I would want somebody to take such care for me, my kid as well. And so I just started thinking, okay, what are our priorities? At that moment, I thought first, the most important thing was to get to where I was going right on time. But the second thing, I just started stepping back. You know what? Me being on time is not as important as that child needs being taken care of. So I encourage you to step back from that I'm so busy thought process. Open your eyes prayerfully and ask God to help you rearrange your priorities. So maybe that errand to go pick up your dry cleaning could wait if your neighbor needs some help watching her kids. Maybe that load of laundry sitting like it is on my pile of the bed upstairs can wait. If that means that you can go spend an afternoon with your child at the park because it's a beautiful day. Maybe that whatever is on your task list can wait. Is somebody's heart more important than your to-do list that probably most likely can wait? Because we can just do so much good with our lives. I don't know about you, but some days I just really want to make a difference. And the way we do that in small ways is by looking at other people's hearts and seeing their needs and meeting their needs in the name of Jesus. And that takes us getting rid of that "I'm so busy" thought process. So first we have to fill up before we really can pour out. And so I hope you see how these two go together. So that's just all I want to share. I love connecting with you, being able to talk to you. So thank you for listening. I am headed to probably go get my paints and paper out and finishing a little project for a raffle. And so that's how I'm going to kind of get creative and refresh this afternoon. So I hope you do the same. Refresh and then pour out. And I hope that you will be encouraged to rearrange your busyness, your thoughts of "I'm so busy." Have a great day wherever you are, and be expecting more video blogs from me because this is just so fun. I forgot how fun it is to do video blogs. So we'll see you soon. Bye.